Not an ideal way to start off your...
What was that, sorry?
Not an ideal way to start off here, is it?
I mean, not ideal. Like, it's funny though, half a tenth would have made it much more pleasurable being in the Q3. That was really the target, and the target because I thought we could achieve it, and yeah, half a tenth we could have. So yeah, I was saying just after when we did the first bit of media after the session, half a tenth, it's always, you can find that in the driver. So I blamed myself for the Q3 before I blamed the car, because yeah, it was a bit, it got stacked up into the last corner, and there was a bit of like jostling for track position, and everyone was just going slow. So I just felt the tyres were a bit cold, and opening the lap, I didn't really have that much confidence getting into turn one, and so I lost the time there. But in hindsight, I think the grip was there. To go quicker, but yeah, that's where I lost it. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's always painful when you know you haven't really got 100% out of it, but it's all good. I think generally today, taking the position out of it, it was actually a better day for me personally, and my comfort with the team, with the car. I guess with the car. Yesterday I was not as comfortable and happy. So even though it's not the result I wanted, I was actually more impressed with just the confidence I could drive the car with today.
But is it really that painful, considering that you can choose the time where you want to start, and it's probably a bit better to start outside the top 10 than within the top 10?
I didn't even think of that. I guess it's been a while since I wasn't in Q3, so free tyre choice. All right. Yeah, I mean, look, it's actually it's not that painful. I mean, I saw some other people that looked out of position today, some Q1 exits, so I'm sure that's more painful. I think, yeah, I just know, like, for everyone to get a bit more excited, Q3 would have meant more for us today. But yeah, we'll see what we start with. Yeah, I'll think about that now. Well, I guess my engineer's already thinking about it, and I'll have a think. But I don't know, you probably want start performance here with like race one. Everyone's going to be keen into turn one, so you probably want as much grip as possible to get down there and not be a 10 pin for someone. So we'll see.
What do you think is a realistic outcome for tomorrow?
Points. I definitely believe we can be in the points. So, I mean, hopefully plural and not point. So yeah, better than 10th. I think we got the car for it. Would have, could have, should have. But if we got into Q3, I think we had the car good enough to be in P8 today. So yeah, that's what we'll try and target tomorrow.
Daniel, if you look at the result of quality in general, what is a surprise for you?
I think Gasly and Norris. So yeah, Mercedes. I don't want to be one of those guys that said I'm surprised, because I thought Ferrari would have been closer. That I definitely felt, but I'm not surprised when I see Mercedes on pole, because they've been doing that the last 6 years, I think now. But yeah, Norris had a strong run. It didn't look like he was a top 8 guy all weekend. And then Gasly, I don't know if he had issues. Does anyone know?
Yeah, they underestimated track evolution and didn't go out a second time.
Okay, all right then. So they're the two that I guess surprised me, and maybe just Ferrari. I thought they would have been within 2/10 of Mercedes.
How tight is the battle for best of the rest going to be? We knew it was going to be tight, but today was quite spectacular, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean that. Like, I'm frustrated because I'm not at the front of that battle, but I am excited that it is close. And I mentioned yesterday, if you're not getting everything out of it in this midfield, I think it's gonna be costly, and I felt that today. So it's yeah, it's just more fuel for the fire. But I think it's going to be like this for a while. Hopefully we can eventually sneak our nose in front, but at the moment, yeah, I guess Haas best of the rest. Yeah, so they're carrying that little bit of pace right now.
Do you think you can start battling with Red Bull, or what would be the goal with them?
We beat one of them today. So. But no, at the moment, I mean, at the moment they're too far in front, but also they're pretty handy at development as well. So I think realistically that's not a target for now. I think by the looks of it, Haas is that midfield car to beat. If we made Q3, I think getting them we probably would have come up a little bit short as well. So I would say they have a bit more raw pace for now, but also this can be track specific. We could go to Bahrain and that track could suit us more. But yeah, yeah, more bummed out we missed Q3, but actually not too bummed out how the car feels. I think we're not too far off.
Yeah, how long is it to do list of things that need to get right in the car?
It's shortening, like little things. I mean, comfort in that I feel alright. Things like brakes, testing, we struggled a lot with braking and just the feeling on brakes. I think we made a step this weekend for getting more confidence on that. Yeah, general ride of the car, like suspension, I think we made a step as well. So it's getting there, it's getting there. I think that was where I felt happier today. Yesterday I didn't feel I drove with that much confidence. I felt like that took a step forward today. It's still not obviously what I want, but it's getting closer. So yeah, I think as well I'd never want to say I was naive, but it is naive to think that I'll just jump in a new car and feel amazing straight away. Yeah, especially when it's a car, you know, for now with a bit less downforce than what I'm used to, it's going to take a bit of time. But yeah, I don't expect it to take too long. But reality is, for everything to be perfect, I'll just have to build up to it.
And make some pains from that seat.
It was all right. It was weird because they couldn't close it, so the belts were too tight, but their measurements were the same as testing, so that was a bit weird. And then they loosened it so it fit. But then it was way too loose, so then they shortened it like a tiny bit and it wouldn't close again. So it's as if measurements or something was wrong, but it wasn't my gut, like they couldn't even close over the seat, so that was the issue. So yeah, but anyways, it was all good. Yeah, it's fine.
How's the reception been from the Aussies in the black and gold?
It's been really good. Like I've been impressed with how much merch I've seen around, and yeah, I'm happy Renault's taken some cut from that. I don't, so I'm glad whatever they make from that, they'll put into some new parts on the car. So we're all helping each other. But yeah, it's been cool to see. You know, I race like first and foremost for myself, but part of me for sure was bummed for the crowd today because I know they would have loved to see me in Q3, and that's where I felt I came up short as well for them. So we'll give it some tomorrow.
Has it warmed your heart though to see so many fans, you know, the locals coming across and wearing that yellow and black?
Yeah, it is, of course. You know, it means there's more wrist cramps for me in the morning, signing plenty more things. But I'm sure if it was the other way, then I would wish that I was signing more. You know, so it's nice to have the support and for everyone to be positive. And it's cool. Like I think just generally, it's easy for them to get behind. Not only me, but this weekend. Like there's a lot going on. You got the F18 or whatever it is, scaring the shit out of everyone about, I don't know, early afternoon every day. I feel sorry for the people about to take a sip of their tea or coffee during that moment. So, but no, it's a good weekend, a good event. As I said, I'll just love to give them a bit more to cheer about. So
do you stop and watch the events?
I do. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. I was on my way to the bathroom today when it got me, so I stayed up a little bit, then I had to go.
Can I be cheeky and just I'm talking to Perth tonight, so do you want to have a brief message to everyone in Perth?
Good day. Being 3 hours ahead, it looks pretty good. World's still revolving, so yeah, enjoy the next 3 hours.
Thanks, Daniel.
Obviously,
You can tell it's been a long week.
It's been one weekend only, but what are your thoughts on the strength of the Hulk?
Yeah, as expected. You know, I'm excited for the battles that we're going to have. You know, I don't think this is going to be the only close one. But yeah, there's a lot about it which excites me. You know, his pace. So I wasn't under any illusion that he wouldn't be fast. So he is, but also just his experience with the team. I think that's given me a bit more comfort as well. Like hearing him talk to them and understanding the progress they've made since last year. And also I feel we're talking about similar things, so we're in the right direction. And, that's cool. So yeah, I mean, he can have today. I obviously wouldn't like to let him have me at home, but we'll make sure I get him at Hockenheim, amongst others. But Hockenheim, I'll put a target on him. So, no, it's all good.
Obviously,
Keep it going.
Sorry?
car is in your team is you guys, your level of confidence. I mean, maybe you want to change something on the car, you
Yeah.
do what to do.
I think that's the thing which I don't want to say I underestimated, but I'm certainly understanding. It's taking a bit of time to figure out the magnitude of changes, and I guess with with Red Bull, I was so comfortable with the car. It's like, okay, 2 steps up on the front wing, and I knew exactly what that would do. Where now at the moment, 2 steps, 3 steps, I'm not still really sure to the extent it's going to change. So little things like that, but yeah, it's coming. I just got to build that kind of knowledge, that library of knowledge up in my head as quickly as possible. But I think the exciting thing is once that does start to flow a lot more naturally, then that'll not only give me confidence, but give my engineer confidence, and I think that's then just going to start to, I don't know, give everyone a good feeling. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you.
Thanks,
so much.
You sure it's the autographs causing your wrist problems?
Sorry?
You sure it's the autographs causing your wrist problems?
Oh yeah, I haven't been punching anything.